This LinkedIn outreach framework will help you book 10 sales calls next week without being spammy, without getting blocked, and without alienating half of your audience. My name is Colin Gallagher. I help people get customers on LinkedIn, and in this video, I'm going to show you how to do just that. So 99% of the outreach I get on LinkedIn, I just automatically delete or sometimes block the person if it's especially bad. Hey name, want to hop on a virtual coffee and waste my time on a virtual coffee just does not work anymore. I don't know if it ever worked. People are time sensitive. They don't have time to give away. So you need to get straight to the point, but you also want to show them that you can bring something to the table and that it's not all just take. So I'm going to run you through this framework that I shared with a client and all my other clients inside my LinkedIn consulting program, where I help people learn to get 1 to 5 clients every single month by generating quality inbound and outbound leads every week. So first is build a hyper-specific list. So it's not just about going and making a list with 10,000 people, set and forget, and hammer out as much messages as possible. Obviously doing higher volume in theory helps, but higher volume to the wrong people is a complete waste of time. So we want to build a specific list that targets people who we know are highly likely to be interested in what we're doing, but we also want to pair that with a trigger, something that we can tell that they've just done, so we know that, again, further increases their chances of needing what we're offering. So for example, on databases like Apollo.io and so on, there's lots of other ones, but you can see if a company is hiring. So if I'm targeting companies with 50 to 200 employees who've increased their headcount and hired at least 10 people in the last 6 months, I know they're growing quite rapidly. And so me as a lead generation consultant, I know that they're going to need more leads at that time. So me reaching out to them is good timing because they've hired all these people, their fixed costs are gone up. Now they're going to want to talk to someone like me who can make sure that them fixed costs get paid for. So build a specific list, but also you have to know why they should buy now and design your list around that. So once you have that, then you can personalize the first message. For example, saw you're hiring for position XYZ, whatever that is, that data is available to you on the database. Congrats on the growth. I could say something like, I help people on LinkedIn, and this ties into the next page. I help people to attract their ideal customers on LinkedIn. And then I could talk a bit about how that's going to help them cover the cost of all those new expenses. It depends on your email style, whether you say that or not. But I'll say something along those lines and say, I recorded a 6-minute video explaining how I can help their company name to do that. Would you like me to share it with you? I'll offer it to them. If they say yes, I can either have a standard video created, which is step 4. I can either have a standard video pre-created that I send to everybody, which can be more time efficient, or if it's lower volume, and I'd recommend doing this with kind of higher quality prospects. If you have a smaller target market but high value contracts, then I would create detailed videos for every single one. In that case, I would go on their website, hover over it, and explain to them how what I'm bringing to the party is going to be what they need right now. Why my lead generation services are the thing that they need, and I'm going to explain the answer that they're going to be the question that they're going to be asking is logically, okay, how are you going to help me do this? So I'm going to quickly guide them through my system, give them, again, a 5-minute video, no longer than that, explaining the system, and also layer it in with case studies, lots of case studies, ideally with people who have similar expertise to them in the past. And then I call them to action at the end. There has to be an ideal next step. In my case, it's going to be, if you'd like me to put together a strategy for you, we can hop on a call and do that so you can see what this would look like for your business. And then I keep following up until they tell me to go away. Because if a lot of people are just busy. It's not that they're ghosting you or anything like that. If they've said they're interested the first time around and they've said yes, and you send them the video, I would follow them up politely until the point in which they either come back and say, okay, great, let's hop on that call, or sorry, now's not a good time, can we loop back in 3 months, or no, I watched the video and I'm not interested. But you want to get one of those 3 options from them. And it's not about messaging them every single day, did you watch the video, did you watch the video? Because that'll just be annoying. But you want to set up a cadence that's reasonable for you to be able to implement consistently, because this is about consistency and doing the same thing over and over, and something that won't annoy them. So I found that like following up every 3 to 7 days until you get some form of a reply on different channels works quite well. If you're talking to them on LinkedIn, go email them. If you email them, maybe find some of their other socials, and just keep going until you get a response, because a lot of the time people are just busy and they haven't got a chance to do it. And if what you're offering is truly valuable to them, then you're doing them a favor by helping them start and get it. So this works well because you're targeting the right people. You know there's a high likelihood they want to buy now because you know there's a trigger. And if you do it right and you do a good job of explaining your value proposition and making it relatable to them and how it can help solve their problems, they will happily hop on a call. The point of that initial first call should be not a sales call, more to find out if they're actually a good fit. Because if you believe in what you're doing and you believe that you provide a good service, you want to make sure that you're working with the right people so that you can get the best results for them. And you've already shown that you understand, their needs by creating the video and everything. So the start of that call is usually a lot easier. They've already been listening to you talk for 5 to 10 minutes. So the barrier is kind of broken down and you can just get straight into it. So this is the framework that's working for me. It's working for my clients over and over again. Follow these 5 steps and you will get clients through LinkedIn and cold outreach, whatever your channel is. So if you'd like to learn more strategies about this, I have a $1 playbook. It's in the link below this video. It explains my whole system for attracting 1 to 5 B2B customers through LinkedIn and cold outreach every month consistently, so you don't have to worry about the usual feast and famine that a lot of businesses and consultants struggle with. So go click that link, find that video, and I'll see you inside. Cheers.